The Bermuda Triangle, one of the most infamous regions in the world, has captured imaginations for decades. This area of the Atlantic Ocean, defined by points at Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, is allegedly a hotspot for unexplained disappearances. Planes, ships, and even entire crews have reported missing without a trace. The mystery is captivating, but is there any reason to believe that something strange is happening in the Bermuda Triangle? From ghost ships to vanishing aircraft, the legends are endless. But today, we are going to look at the facts and break down what's really behind the Bermuda Triangle mystery. The lore of the Bermuda Triangle really took off in the mid-20th century. Stories like that of Flight 19 seem to support the idea that the region was cursed. But how do these stories hold up when we dig just a little deeper? Flight 19 is one of the Bermuda Triangle's most famous incidents. The bombers disappeared after their compasses supposedly malfunctioned. No wreckage was ever found, and the case has baffled people ever since. But here's the thing, this most likely wasn't some supernatural event. Experts have since analyzed the flight paths and weather conditions that day, and most agree that human error combined with rough weather is the likeliest explanation for this tragedy. Another well-known disappearance was the USS Cyclops, a U.S. Navy ship that went missing in 1918 with over 300 people on board. No distress signal was sent, and it has been called one of the Triangle's greatest mysteries. However, later research suggests that structural issues with the ship, combined with the stormy weather, could have caused the Cyclops to sink. Once again, we see no need for supernatural explanations, when more plausible reasons exist. And here's something that gets overlooked. This region is one of the most heavily traveled areas in the world. Every single day, hundreds of ships and planes pass through the Bermuda Triangle without any issues. Statistically, with so much traffic, accidents are bound to happen. And when they do, the media tends to sensationalize them, further fueling the mystery. Now let's talk about some of the natural factors that contribute to the accidents in the Bermuda Triangle. This region is prone to severe weather conditions, including hurricanes, rogue waves, and powerful currents. These can easily cause ships or planes to go off course, sink, or crash. Add in human error and you have a recipe for disaster without any need for supernatural forces. Another theory often used to explain the triangle's reputation is the idea of magnetic anomalies. Some say that unusual magnetic fields in the region cause compasses to malfunction, leading ships and planes off course. However, there is no strong evidence to support this claim. While minor magnetic fluctuations do occur, they are rare and certainly not enough to explain the number of disappearances attributed to the Bermuda Triangle. In fact, many of the disappearances aren't as mysterious as they seem. Advances in technology have allowed us to find wreckage that was once considered lost forever. Planes and ships that supposedly vanished without a trace have been found years later, buried beneath the ocean's surface. So why do we keep hearing about the Bermuda Triangle? The truth is, we are drawn to the unknown. Stories about unexplained vanishings make for great headlines, and over time, these stories build up into myths. But when we take a closer look, we find that these so-called mysteries have logical explanations. Human error, severe weather, and navigational challenges are often to blame. In fact, many of the disappearances linked to the Bermuda Triangle have been debunked over time. Take Flight 19, the USS Cyclops, and others. When we dig deeper, we find nothing supernatural at work. And while we've debunked the idea of the Bermuda Triangle as a supernatural phenomenon, we must never forget the people and lives involved. Planes did go down. Ships did disappear. Real people were lost and families were left grieving without answers. Whether the conspiracy is real or not, the pain of those families is very real. We owe it to them to look for the truth, not just for the sake of solving a mystery, but out of respect for those who are still dealing with that loss. The world is full of incredible stories, both known and unknown. We don't need myths to make them meaningful. Let's remember those who've been lost and honor them by not chasing legends, but by seeking the truth and understanding the world around us with all of its real mysteries and challenges.